Well, hello there, folks, and happy Sunday to you as usual. It's lovely to see you all again, and thanks for coming over just to see what I've made for the family meals this week. We call it tea, you might call it dinner, but it's the kind of main meal of the day. So thanks for coming over, and I hope that I find you all very well indeed. So, as usual, I'm just going to start all the way back on Monday through till today, which is Sunday. And if I've done a video on anything that you see here, I will always leave it linked underneath the video. So on Monday, we had spaghetti bolognese, one of our favourites. Not something we have all that often, but it is one that we really like. Sometimes I keep the meat sauce and the bolognese, the spaghetti, separately, but most of the time I will just mix them both together. Once the spaghetti is ready, stir it into the meat sauce and then just combine them that way. So that's what I've done this time. And we like a wee bit of garlic bread on the side, and I've put some grated cheese onto the garlic bread as well, and I just pop this into the air fryer and it goes nice and bubbly, almost like what do you call it in the States, grilled cheese with a wee bit of parmesan on the top. And then moving on to Tuesday, we were out, and we took rolls with us, and I showed you this last week, but I forgot to film it, so we just had rolls and ham with tomato and some crisps. Nothing too exciting, but yeah, I forgot to press record for that one. And then moving on to Wednesday, we had simple jacket potatoes with salad. It was absolutely boiling on Wednesday, a wee bit duller today, unfortunately, but the weather's been kind of up and down all week, but summer is definitely in the post. So I've got some smoked ham, some lettuce, a wee bit of cucumber and tomato as well, with some mixed sweet peppers just on the top with some cheese, and then some chives as well. And that's me finally used up all the chives that I had to use up. A jacket potato, some couscous with roasted veg, coleslaw, a wee bit of potato salad that I had to use up, and we like tuna, sweet corn, mayo with a wee bit of garlic in there as well. And this was lovely, just for a warmer day. There's a lot going on there, but yeah, really tasty and one that we enjoy. And then moving on to Thursday, we had steak bakes. Again, not something we have very often at all, and I do have a video recipe for these. I will leave in the description box down below. So it's just a very rich stew, or beef stew in gravy and puff pastry. So it's like a wee puff pastry parcel with the beef stew inside, and they're really, really tasty. And we had some Jersey Royal potatoes as well, just with some parsley butter, and then some baked beans. And we haven't had baked beans for ages either, and I know a lot of you like to see the baked beans, especially if we have this kind of thing like a pie or sausage rolls or something. I think the baked beans are a must, certainly in this country anyway. And then moving on to Friday, we had tuna pasta. I do two different tuna pastas. One gets done in the oven like a tuna pasta bake. This one doesn't get done in the oven. I don't know why. It's just a seasoning sachet I buy. One of them tells you to put it into the oven and the other one doesn't. So this is the tuna napolitana, I think is the actual name, although I just call it tuna pasta. So it's the tuna with the seasoning and the sweet corn and some cheese, and there's tomato puree in there as well, and obviously the tuna. Did I say that? Yeah, and the tuna. And I put some parmesan on the top, and again just a couple of slices of garlic bread on the side. And then moving on to yesterday, we had fish and chips. So you'll have seen this fish and chips in my wee Aldi grocery unbagging the other day if you watched it, because I know not all of you watch it, not many of you watch it, so thank you to those who do. You know who you are. So a wee side salad, just salad leaves, some dressing, tomato, salt and pepper, some lemon mayonnaise, and then that's those amazing chips. These are the Harry Ramsden chips from Iceland, and they were really, really good. And that's a tempura battered fish fillet. That's haddock with a very light batter, and it's got salt and vinegar in the batter as well. But if I'm being honest, I didn't really taste the salt and vinegar, but it was really nice anyway. These are the chips here. So if you're in Iceland, recommend you pick those up. They were really, really tasty. And then moving on to today, we had chicken stew, or a kind of chicken stew. It's chicken and vegetables. So there's peas and there's carrots, and it's a sort of creamy white savoury sauce that I've done. Just very, very simple. And you cooked the chicken in that, and then shredded the chicken up and thickened it up with a wee bit of corn flour. I put some mashed potato on the top with a wee bit of grated cheese as well. Just a wee bit of an experiment, but it was really, really tasty as well. Mr. What's for Tea in particular really enjoyed this one, and we had some steamed broccoli on this side. And these wee dishes look massive, but they're not actually as big as you would think, because the plates themselves aren't really that big. So that was everything that we had this week. So thank you once again for stopping by just to see what we had. And I do have to update these wee lists as well. So if you're coming over from Patreon or you're a channel member and your name isn't there yet, it will be soon. I update them about once a month. So thank you once again to the supporters of the channel over my Patreon page, and to the channel members here, and for you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments. And I will catch you back here off a soon, back here on What's for Tea. Bye now.